Hey guys, it's me, it's Queen Osset Haru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Alright guys, so remember, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to somebody else who might like it as well. And if you want to, if you have time, please comment in the comment section. So today I'm going to answer a question that somebody said to me in the comment section. She said to me, don't I think I'm being judgmental? Because yesterday, it was yesterday, I said that if somebody kept bad company or had problems with their family, I may not be involved in the relationship. So she said she thought it was judgmental, or did not think it was judgmental, is actually what she said. And would I bail on a person who was perfect, there's that word, for me, because they had family issues or kept bad company? And, you know, the first thing I want to say is that it's absolutely judgmental, because you, as well as I, need to be judging what comes into our lives. So this is the thing, people get it twisted. I fought hard for my life. I don't know about y'all out there, but I fought hard to get here, to get to happy. You see? It took me a lot of work. It took a lot of spiritual work. It took a lot of evolution for me to show up in my life the way I want to show up. Okay? This took work. And I'm not letting anybody, romantic or not, come into my life and mess up my quality of life after I spent my time busting my ass to create it. So you, everybody should be judgmental about who and what we allow in our lives. I told y'all a long time ago about letting thieves in the temple. When you love yourself, which I'm wondering if this person understands, when you love yourself, you guard yourself, you protect yourself and your temple. So I'm absolutely going to judge anybody who comes walking up. And I'm not going to be judging them like, oh, this person is good, this person is bad. I'm judging them to see if I want them in my life. Because they might be perfectly fine in somebody else's life, but is this what I want for me? And you absolutely have the right to judge that. You should judge that, especially if you want to have a happy life. It's called boundaries. And we all need standards and we all need boundaries. So that's number one. Judge. Judge frequently and judge harshly, because these are the people who are going to make or break what you're trying to manifest. According to the gurus, the 5 closest people to you are the most important people in your life. So do you want 5 quality people around you? Or do you want 5 people that are going to be knocking down what you're trying to create? That's number one. Number 2, how is this person perfect for me when they don't even have the ability to put up boundaries with people in their own life that are problematic? That's not a person that's perfect for me, period. The concept of perfect, I think, is the first problem I have with it, because nobody's perfect. But okay, let's say perfect for me, because I like that part of it. So I'm going to say, okay, perfect for me. If they can't create boundaries with their friends and family, they're not perfect for me. Anybody with a boundaries issue is not going to be perfect for most people. So that's first and foremost, they're not perfect for me. There's already a big glaring problem. They wouldn't even get that far with me if I met a woman and was into her, and immediately, we're dating, we're talking, because remember, these are the kind of things that come up in conversation. So you're dating, you're talking, you're meeting their friends, you're meeting their family members eventually in some cases. You are spending time with them, you're listening to their stories, they're telling you things about what happens and things that go on. And if I'm with her 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, I'm gonna know if she has healthy boundaries, because I'm already looking for what's going on with her. I'm already judging if she is somebody I want in my life. So I'm already going to peep that from back deep and be like, she got boundary issues, And that for me, yes, is a problem. So the answer to the last part of the question is yes, I'm a leaver. I'm a leaver immediately, and I might ghost. Depending upon what kind of person she is, and if she's going to be overly dramatic or crying or acting stupid, I might ghost her. But I'm out. I'm definitely cutting her like an afro, because that is going to mess up my quality of life. And I'm not letting nobody ever again touch my quality of life. Voldemort is the last person who will ever do that. And that was about 14, maybe 15 years ago. I'm not letting anybody do that to me ever again. So let's look backwards. So here's this person, and I'm gonna give you an example, because I think a lot of times an example will help illustrate it. I know somebody, I'm not gonna say who it is, but I know somebody whose mother is a thief. Okay, this person lets her mother come in. Her mother has stolen things from her significant other, from her children. The mother is problematic at best. Drug addict, not even trying. I mean, her mother's always been a drug addict. She's not even trying to get clean. I'm surprised she's alive, to be honest with you, because it's been, 50 years of this. But she steals, and, she does things along those lines. So the other person in the relationship with her was saying to me, how he can't even put his stuff down. He can't even leave his belongings in the house. Now, mind you, they've been together for 6 years. So he's been dealing with this. I wouldn't have dealt with that up front. This is what I'm talking about healthy boundaries and somebody messing up your quality of life. So here is this woman, her mother, not even your woman's mother, coming and stealing your belongings. She stole her engagement ring when they got engaged. Like, are you serious? You stole your daughter's engagement ring? So I feel like in these types of situations, like I said, these are a lack of healthy boundaries. Her mother I wouldn't allow somebody in my home that was a thief. Once I know you're a thief, you can't come back over anymore. And your mom's a thief. Your mom been stealing your whole life, and you still letting her come in and now steal things from your children and your significant other? And these are the kind of boundaries that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about, somebody who got a annoying sister, or a rude father. I'm talking about people who got real issues with their family, like this kind of thing. I know somebody whose sister sleeps with all her lovers. Every time she gets a lover, her sister tries to sleep with her lover. That's a lack of boundaries. This has been going on since the 80s. So my point is that I'm absolutely not getting into a relationship with a woman who has no boundaries with people like that. And also, we talked about their friends. I said people who keep bad company. Well, it depends on, again, what are we talking about here, So I, of course, have some scenarios for you. Always got scenarios for you. So, for example, let's say a situation like the first one that came to my mind, I'm going to tell you. A friend of mine was dating this guy, and her friend from across the street offered to give him a ride home. So the friend went too, this is her dude. So, she went too, and the friend who was driving him home, doing a good deed, the friend had cocaine in the car. So they dropped him off And when they got to his block to drop him off, she got pulled over. The cop said that she was speeding around the corner. He pulled her over and he saw the cocaine. Now, mind you, he didn't have a search warrant. He didn't really have a reason other than just to give her a ticket and let him go. So she had some cocaine. He saw the cocaine. So now they got to go to jail. You know? So that's what I'm saying. As the boyfriend, I'm like, you hanging out with people that might get me arrested? Bad company. So things like that is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about just annoying people or things along those lines. I'm talking about thieves in the temple. And if my lover has thieves in her temple and now she moves into my temple, guess what? I got thieves. So I am absolutely going to leave her. Absolutely. My first question is like, is this situations that are going on that she's removed herself from? Because if she's removed herself from these situations, that's a whole different conversation. I'm talking about a woman who's still engaging with these people who are attacking our quality of life. So if she wants to engage with these people, I'm gonna step off and let her engage with those people. So yeah, I'm judging. And I'm going to keep judging. As long as I'm breathing, I'm going to keep judging. And not looking at people as being positive or negative, because people talk to me all the time. I get readings all the time from people who've done some really bad things. Some of them have done some really bad things. And I don't sit there and judge what they've done. I sit there and tell them how to deal with it, how to get out of it, how to make up for it, how to clean up the karma for it, even in some cases. I don't judge them as being good or bad, but when it comes to my own personal life, I absolutely do reserve the right to judge who gets to take up space in my heart and in my head and in my home. And we all have that right. Now, whether or not other people choose to take it, that's up to them. But I'm going to exercise my rights. I hope that answers your question. All right, guys, time for me to get going. So if you would like a reading done, please email me and I'll be so happy to give you an appointment for a reading. Likewise, if you want to get in contact with me, all of my information is underneath this video. And if you want to sign up to be a patron, that'll be underneath this video. And come back soon because I have a lot more to say. See you later.